Alrighty, we're going to have our skaters line up. We're going to do a roster rollout for you. So everyone gather around the track for high fives and hellos. We're going to introduce you to our Kerfuffle rosters here any moment now. Who's ready for some roller derby? Woo!
We got us a Kerfuffle going on here tonight.
All right, first up, we're going to announce the Grand Rapids Garage Bar's roster first. So Garage Bar, take the line and be ready to be introduced.
Let's hope Mangler realizes
it's important.
They're not. They're just standing there. We're going to do it just like the old days. We're going to line up, then we're going to take a lap around the track.
Line up.
Are y'all going to line up so we can call your names out or what, Garage Bar?
They're not even listening to us.
Doesn't bode well for Garage Bar, I gotta say.
Well, they've been sitting in the bar all day. That's all I can say.
I just gotta say.
That's on them, not me.
If they're already not listening, I don't know how well that bodes for them, personally.
Well, you can kind of tell it's my team because they're not listening.
All right, we'll wait for team cheers, I guess.
Line up. Line up, Phil, will ya? Line up and do a skate. Come on, we're lining up. We're doing it like we do at a regular game.
Okay.
All right, my name is Juicy Go-Go, and I'm with Miami Roller Derby. I am now with the Garage Bar, so we're going to do it. Starting out for the Garage Bar, we got the captain, number 00, Mangler, followed by number 01, Lindsay Blowin, number 018, Chaotic, number 03, Flutter Bat, number 112, Javelin, number 125, Murder by Proxy, number 15, Mohammed Fali, number 187, Slamlet, number 2, the Ringmaster, number 21, Jax, number 262, Mista, number 37, Eat Chip and Die, number 44, Tiki Torture, number 427, Mitch Be Trippin', number 5, Cutter, number 69, Freddy, number 711, Sass, rounding out the Garage Bar, number 775, Vanessa. The coaches is Just Phil and the King.
All right, give it up for Garage Bar one more time. Awesome, and moving on to the city-built roster, we're starting off with number 00 Drifts, number 10 Jay Sandin, number 1039 Ophelia Plenty, number 23 Magnitude Adjustment, number 24 Ty McFly, number 25, Slamwise Gamgee. Number 28, Nesquick. Number 333, Cookie Rumble. Number 39, Scary Magdalene. Number 50, Van Raylan. Number 612, Lamine. Number 67, Just a Bit Psycho. I'll come back to you. Number 4, Booty Vicious.
I wouldn't have forgotten.
I don't know how that number got off of my list. Number 74, Life Coach Dan. The captain, number 77, Lucy Morals. Number 84, Misdemeanor. And number 922, Jawbreaker Jose. And coaching City Built, the manager is AK 40 ounce, and the coach is Blondie Blow By. Give it up for the City Built roster.
Let's give it up for both these teams. Let's get ready for some derby action.
And this is the perfect opportunity to give a shout out to our track sponsor here, the American Culinary Federation Grand Rapids Chefs. They provided all of the meals for our refs, NSOs, and announcers for the whole weekend. We couldn't do Derby without the refs and NSOs, so they need to have sustenance. So thank you so much to the American Culinary Federation. We appreciate your sponsorship.
There's our whistle. Slamwise is out there for City Build.
And it looks like Miska is jamming out there for a garage bar.
We're ready to go.
Absolutely. Miska pushing against that back tripod of the blockers of garage bar. Both jammers working hard. Slamwise Gamgee has one to beat, but it is Miska with lead jammer status for garage bar.
One going to the box, so 4 City Build.
That's the pivot, Jay Sandin going to the box there. Miska getting knocked out of bounds by a City Built blocker, number 03.
2 points for the garage bar to start out. It looks like Jax is out there, number 21 for the garage bar in white. Going up against 00, that'd be Drift.
Cookie.
Oh,
Sorry.
I'm glad in the left eye. I am.
On the jam line now for garage bar is a Jax with a quick lead jammer status.
Do you have an announcer binder up here?
Drifts looking to that outside line, but getting knocked out of bounds by Cutter and Chaotic. Jax has to get past Booty Vicious and is able to do so. 4 points on the board for the garage bar. As
Go ahead. You're good.
Drift finally clears the pack.
No, I know. We walk over each other.
Jax reapproaching the pack, looking to that outside. Once again, looking to get past Booty Vicious and Lamine, able to do so. 4 more points on the board as Drifts completing their first scoring pass.
Out to a quick lead by Garage Bar. 10-zip going on jam number 2. 28 minutes left in the first half. Jax picking up 4 more points. Calls it off as Eat, Chip, and Die just takes care of Drift in the back.
What's in this thing? Oh, okay.
Coming up to jam number 3. She had under 28 minutes to go. Lining up is number 71 for the Garage Bar. That'd be Sass out of Grand Raggidy going up against Jawbreaker Jose.
I know, I always call her that.
Jawbreaker working the middle of the pack, up on her toes, pushing to no avail. Sass taking the inside, has the lead jam, but she fell down, so she still has lead jam. Oh, nice work there by number 67, Just Bit Psycho. Her name fits her well. At least that's what the ward told me. 14-4 quick lead there for the Garage Bar. Ty McFly, number 24, is out there for City Built, going up against 262, Misa on a second jam, so they're running their jam lines really short. Ty McFly trying the inside. Oh, he scoots by. Turn number 1. There's your lead jammer at this time is Ty McFly, number 24 in black. I have to admit the black uniforms do look pretty cool. Little pile up on turn 2. Oh, he makes it through there. He's got 4 more points for City Build.
Yeah, I do. No, it's me.
You're doing great.
No, it's always me. Don't worry. But let me know.
This is
Okay.
just notes for me. You can ignore that. But this up
I'll
here is
announce the generals throughout the game.
I know this will be a surprise, everybody. I have to turn it down, so I apologize to the head ref for that, but that's life. Ty McFly's on an 8-point jam.
Yes.
All right, Ty McFly's going to go ahead and call off the jam after picking up 12 points. Great job by City Boat. We have our first official lead change of the game, 16 to 14. And while I have your attention, we're in an official timeout right now. We actually have a wonderful halftime game planned for you all. Has anybody heard of Stein holding beer by chance? If you have an interest in Stein holding beer, head over to the Grand Raggidy merch table. We're gonna go ahead and need 6 people to sign up to have the longest Stein beer hold during the halftime game.
Holler at us.
So head over to the Grand Raggidy merch table and sign up over there. You will meet there with 6 minutes left in this game, and we will meet at halftime for a fun little game. You will be eliminated if you spill your beer, if you brace the Stein holding arm, if you lean to the side, if you lean on an object, if you move from your personal area, if you move your thumb to the top of the handle, and if you bend your holding arm. So head on over to the Grand Raggidy merch table to sign up. There's only 6 spots available, so it's first come, first serve. You better get over there as soon as you can.
6 spots, that's all we need. So we have out there, number 25 is Slamwise Gamgee. We have Gamgee. 1 in the box, so do we have a power jam going on?
We do. We have a power start here for Slamwise Gamgee of City Built.
Hey, what a power start is, for those who are not familiar with roller derby, the jammer is in the box, so you can start, and actually it's a good thing for teams to have the other team, because you can score a lot of points.
Absolutely. But Miska has come out of the penalty box, so the power jam has concluded, and both jammers are still eligible for lead.
Correct. Yes, they are.
So great work by these defenses, holding the jammers contained. We have already gone 30 seconds into this jam with no lead being established quite yet. Slamwise Gamgee potentially
Good work by Freddie out front there for the Garage Bar, number 125, also holding that in. That's Murder by Proxy, doing an amazing job on these jammers.
Absolutely.
Garage Bar Jammer has to recycle back, has got pushed out of bounds, which you love. Good work there by 03 for...
I don't know. Anyways, Slamwise Gamgee looking for that outside line, but being forced to recycle by Vanessa, going all the way back, as well as with Mangler, all the way back to between turns 1 and 2. Still no lead being assessed. We have 30 seconds left in this jam.
And we haven't even made it to turn 3 yet. That's what's amazing. Great defense here.
Jay Sandin coming up to play a little bit of offense for Slamwise, but that garage tripod recycling and waterfalling around it, as Miska also pushing hard against that central seam.
Jay Sandin frees up their jammer.
But there's only 3 seconds left in the jam. That was 2 minutes of pure grinding by both the blockers and the jammers here. We didn't even make one whole lap around the track in that entire 2-minute jam.
And you got to remember, they just threw these teams together. It's not like they sat in practice. So
No.
Jax is out there, number 21 for the Garage, going up against 00 Drift.
And they skate for the same team right now.
Yeah, I
Both of
know.
them are Lakeshore skaters.
This is fun. 16-14, still shade under 23 minutes to go.
Drift's doing a little bit of a feeder start, leading Jax right to that tripod in the back.
Oh. No, he's got to recycle back as he stepped out of bounds. I always like what Jack's trying to do. He's up on his toes.
Drift is going to be called on a penalty, so this will be a power jam for our now established lead jammer of Jax.
Power Jam. Power Jam is sponsored by American Culinary Federation. They're the Grand Rapids chefs, so we'd like to thank them.
Absolutely. A beautiful apex jump completed by Jax there, earning them 4 points.
I've been hitting this. There we go.
Jax looking for that outside line, but is knocked out of bounds, forced to recycle. But again, those toe stops on that inside line are deadly for Jax here. Another 4 points on the board.
Jack's had a nice 8-point jam so far. The sin bin is empty. That's the penalty box.
Drift is going to pick up another track cut call. Eat, chip, and die, the one call forcing that cut. This will be another power jam for Jax. Got about 40 seconds left in the jam.
Power Jam. 2 in the box, 1 for each team. Each chip.
Cookie.
What is number 03's derby name? Okay, so he is going under your other name.
Does he have a real name though?
Okay.
We want to call him out. I'm like,
Well, so I thought that was just your name on there twice.
Nice 12-point jam for Jax. 26-12, little lead for 12-point lead. Boy, there was my math not working. 10-point lead, still not working.
All right, jamming on this power start is Tiki Torture for the Garage Bar, breaking up that pack so quickly. A failure to return penalty issued to the Garage Bar, the City Built pivot, as Tiki Torture just dips around that outside line, picking up 4 points basically effortlessly.
Must be nice to be able to skate effortlessly, isn't it?
Oh my goodness. And Drift picking up their 3rd track cut penalty in the span of 2 jams. This is another power jam for Tiki Torture.
Just to let you know, you only get 7 penalties in a roller derby game, and then it skates off. Yeah!
Tiki Torture
firing up the crowd. Oh, shake and bake coming around the turn.
going
right through.
Going right for those links there, forcing them to let go, because you cannot grasp in a roller derby. Challenging those links is the perfect way to split up a 2-wall, and Tiki Torture did it textbook. It was beautifully done.
So far, I know it's early. We're only coming up to Jam 8, but that's our biggest jam so far.
I'm going to write it over here.
Don't forget, we will have MVP jammers after this. So we got out there is Muhammad Fali, number 15, on a power start.
Fighting against Booty Vicious alongside number 74, life coach Dan and Nesquik. That's a father-daughter duo holding down the front of the pack.
Life coach Dan is doing some great work out there.
And this daughter-father duo is killing it at the front of the pack. Muhammad Fali picking up a track cut penalty, so this will be a power jam for City Built.
Much needed by number 74 now. Life coach Dan
has taken the star pass as Drift came out of the box with the star. So now life coach Dan going to show off their jamming skills, getting a little bit of offensive assistance from his daughter Nesquik.
Keeping his feet moving too and going through there, grabbing 4 points, much needed 4 points for City Build. Even though it's early.
Great work done by City Build's defense, playing some great offense to get life coach Dan through, challenging right in the middle of that link, able to pick up 4 more for City Built.
Just went through that little 2-wall, just knocked them apart, came in there saying, hey,
that was textbook breaking through a 2-wall. Life coach Dan just has to get past Ringmaster, Slamlet, and Javelin, and is able to do so with 4 more points on the board as Muhammad Fali getting knocked out of bounds by Mattitude adjustment over in turn 2. Muhammad Fali landing a great hit there on life coach Dan, but also goes out as well, so they're also forced to recycle. Life coach Dan avoiding a hit from Javelin there at the front of the pack.
Got a star pass. 7-11 Sass has it right now, but great work there by number 23, Mattitude adjustment.
Mattitude adjustment is actually going to get a blocking out of play penalty there.
Mattitude adjustment, Team Michigan.
And now Team USA.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Team USA. Yeah, okay.
I mean, you're not wrong. Also Team Michigan, but more importantly on a bigger
Team
span.
USA.
Absolutely.
Jax is out there. Look at this. This ought to be a great duo here.
Another same team duo, Jawbreaker Jose and Jax, both Lakeshore skaters. We've got a bit of a slow start here. Looking like Jawbreaker Jose might have been trying to play some jammer defense a little bit there.
Yeah, her game is really strong, but, Jax is going to the box.
Oh, for a forearm penalty.
Oh, power play.
Lead is still available for Jawbreaker Jose here. Has to get past Murder by Proxy, as well as number 69, which is Freddie.
Mattitude back on the track, just goes right to get some help for her jammer, which you got to appreciate.
So great offense there by the combination of Cookie Rumble and Finn Purcella.
And nice job by Jawbreaker to duck under that, giving some hand signals to their team. Let's move this up.
Freddie trying to lock down Jawbreaker Jose. And it looks like Jawbreaker Jose is going to be picking up a forearm. So this will be a power jam for Jax and a full 2-minute jam with 50 seconds left.
Boy, look at this. We got 15 minutes to go in the first period. Look how fast this has went.
Absolutely.
Amazing.
Jax trying that outside line, but Mattitude adjustment able to snag his hips just enough to knock him out of bounds. Great work by Mattitude adjustment, bridging back.
1 in the box for City Build, 42-36. So
Mangler and Murder by Proxy trying to play some offense for Jax, but Finn Purcella, Jay Sandin, and Mattitude adjustment locking down the back of the pack. But Mangler knocking Jawbreaker Jose out, and then in response, Cookie Rumble knocking Mangler out of bounds.
Yeah. Do unto others as others do unto you, I guess. So
Absolutely.
Jawbreaker back on the scoring.
Jax did get knocked out of bounds at the end there by Cookie Rumble, but he knew the time was going to run out soon, so he's like, I'm not going to waste my energy running back. I'm just going to wait.
Look at this, 42-40 with 14:30 to go in the first period.
Great work by City Built, really chipping away at this lead. We had about a 20-point difference not all that long ago, and now it's 2 points.
2 points right back at it, so let's see what we have.
Looks like we've got Miska and Ty McFly jamming for their respective teams. Ty McFly looking to that outside and then up the middle. Really leading with that shoulder, trying to break apart that tripod as best as possible, but getting bridged back by Vanessa there.
Oh, look at this little side shuffle there on the inside at the jam line, trying to go the inside on turn number 1. Great work there by the garage bar. Push, push, push up on those toe stops to no avail, but
Ooh, Ty McFly getting a penalty. I didn't catch what it was, but this will be a power jam for Miska, who can still earn lead jammer. No lead
Just
has
has
been
to get
established.
through the city-built wall.
Just has to get past number 84,
That's-
which is Misdemeanor, and finally is able to, with a minute left in the jam. Miska is our lead jammer for the garage bar. But
Two in the
Cityville,
box for the garage at this time.
Cityville really locking down the back of that pack. Ty McFly able to jump up that outside line, completing the initial pass for Cityville as Miska calls off the jam.
It was a great call off too, because Ty was coming up to the back of the pack, and for those who don't know, could have started scoring points, so you might as well just call it. Slam-wise, number 25 is out there for City Built.
Alongside Sass, who I believe they...
Teammates.
Yeah.
We got a lot of teammates out here jamming against each other.
That's the
AK and
5-second
the
call.
King are checking things out.
Doing what coaches and managers do. Both jammers looking at that inside line. There is a tiny bit of space, but quickly closed up by Lucy Morals of City Built.
Oh, nice little move there by Slamwise. Just ducked her shoulder under and got out of the way of that hit. She's your lead jammer.
Oh gosh, we've got a lot of action happening in our penalty box right now. 3 of the City Built blockers heading to the box, meaning one of them has to re-enter the track as there's not enough seats in the box for all of them.
Oh my goodness, yeah. Oh.
And Slamwise is going to go ahead and call off the jam.
She grabbed 3 points and 4 points. Okay, there we go. 4 and 3, so 49-44 with shade over 11:30 to go. Coming up to jam number 11. Looks like we got Jax out there, and this is going to be, nope.
Nope, you're right. Jax is jamming for the garage bar, and that's life coach Dan for City Built. So Cityville is actually in a bit of a precarious situation right now. They've got 2 blockers sitting and 1 blocker with a penalty in the queue. And life coach Dan now also going to the box. There is just a lot of penalties happening over on the side of City Built Brewing.
Oh, there we go. Jax takes the inside. Well, 2 people out there. Now we got 2 more joining the party. Evidently, I'm gonna have to go check on penalties.
Absolutely. We'll definitely get an update for you on penalties at the halftime. And once again, at the halftime, if you're interested in doing a beer stein hold, head over to Grand Raggidy's merch table. There's only 6 spots open for our halftime game. You have 4 more minutes to sign up.
We need 6 people for our halftime show. Thank you, Jax, for cleaning up the floor there on turn 2. We really appreciated that.
You've got a nice white shirt.
It's a lot of penalties to a lot more penalties.
And it looks like, speaking of penalties, Jax is also going to pick up a penalty. And this will be a jammer swap here as life coach Dan will be released from the penalty box.
I love how he comes out, takes a look at the clock, says, all right, I got 33 seconds. I can do whatever I want because look at that.
He's pushing right up that inside line, taking any inch of space that he's given.
Raggidy merch table, you see where that giant head is?
Yeah.
You'll want to go over there and sign up.
All right, it looks like a high block being awarded to Jax here. I don't think awarded is probably the correct word.
That's the word we want to use.
And life coach Dan also going to pick up a track cut penalty. So we are going to start this jam with both jammers in the box. And it looks like the King is going to go ahead and call an official review on behalf of Garage Bar.
Yeah, they jumped right up. Him and Mangler are like, hold it.
They said, absolutely not. We have lots of concerns about this today. And once again, you only have about 4 minutes left to head over to the Grand Raggidy merch table. Look over there for Mattitude Adjustments Giant Head. And right next to that is the Grand Raggidy merch table. That's where you go to sign up for the Stein Hold. I know we've got at least one person, but we need 6. We need 6 people over there for the halftime show in about 9 minutes.
You know, some of the small town outlaws, they're always a lot of fun to throw into the event, so we should get some of them out on the track. Finnegan hooked it up, so we're good for that.
And this is the perfect time to address a good timeout sponsor.
Think of vodka.
Our two-hearted timeout with Bell's Brewery, who I am sporting on my lovely custom hat here.
Sorry, I got confused.
And then we'll also shout out to our jam line sponsor, TJ Holmes, Keller Williams, Grand Rapids North, and Treadstone Mortgage. Are you in a jam with real estate? Violet and her trusted Brendan O'Driscoll Treadstone team will be able to help.
We'd like to remind everybody, Fratelli's Italian restaurant within walking distance. Don't forget your flyer for free breadsticks with any purchase. So we're going to be on right there in 2 weeks, so I'm going to grab about a dozen of them.
And then since we were talking so much about penalties in the past couple of jams, it's also the perfect opportunity to shout out our penalty box sponsor, which is DHE Plumbing and Mechanical, your mechanical partner.
Oh,
This is the
our list. We have our...
We do also, while we have your attention here, we do have our raffle winners on this sticky note here. So if you hear your name, you have won the numbered raffle basket that I read out.
Listen closely, everybody.
I'm going to keep you in suspense, actually. Since that official timeout has come to an end, we are going to wait until the next time stoppage or halftime. But starting on this very interesting situation, we had no jammers to start.
Right, here comes Jax out of the box, and I love what City Build did. They went back. Oh, nice seal off by Eat, Chip, and Dive.
A phenomenal juke there by Jax, leading in with the middle, and a quick shift to the outside, right past Jawbreaker Jose. Great work there as Jax shooting towards the in. A big hit from Finn Priscilla there. And Jay Sandin trying to run back as well, but is going to pick up a directional penalty while trying to run back. A big hit from Finn Priscilla there was also a direction. And a nice hit by Jawbreaker Jose, finally, cleanly knocking Jax out of bounds.
Oh. Life Goes to Hand just squeezed right through there.
Life Coach Dan completing the initial pass as Jax calls off the jam. Looks like we're going to have an official review called by City Built's AK-40 outs. So now I will give you our raffle winners. So keep your ears tuned in to my voice for a short moment here. For basket number 1, the winner is Lydia Rodriguez. If your name is Lydia Rodriguez, you have won basket number 1. And you can head over to the raffle table to claim your basket. Basket number 2 is won by Joan Lee. If your name is Joan Lee, head over to the raffle table to claim your basket. Basket number 3 is won by Aurora. I see we found a winner. Aurora, head over to the raffle table to claim basket number 3. Congratulations. Oh, that's Jen. Basket number 4 is won by Jen Bowman.
Come on, Jen Bowman, come on down.
Head on over to the raffle table. Number 5 basket is won by Dahmer's Daughter.
Dahmer's Daughter, come on down.
Basket number 6 is won by someone who is unable to leave at this moment. The King has won basket number 6.
Send your wife over to get it. No.
Do you think that's Emma or Jenny?
Yep.
And then the final basket, basket number 7, is won by Emmer Jenny.
Emmer Jenny, come on down.
Make sure to head over to the raffle table to claim your baskets. And once again, while you're over there, stop by the Grand Raggidy merch booth to sign up for our Steinhold in about 8 minutes. We need 6 people to sign up for our halftime game.
And there's still vendors in the house, so at halftime, if you're not watching the game, go visit all our vendors in the house. Get yourself a Mitten Kitten shirt. They're kind of cool. Mitty is all over the beautiful city of Grand Rapids. I think we should take Mitty to the bar with us tonight.
I heard a scorekeeper cheer yes to that. All right, and it looks like the City Built official review is still pending, so I cannot tell you what the deal with that is as of now, but I will tell you once this next jam starts whether that dot appears or disappears. It has disappeared, meaning City Built did lose their official review for the first half for whatever it was that they were challenging. Jamming now, we've got Ty McFly and Chaotic. Ty McFly flying up that inside line for lead jammer status, but Chaotic about half a track behind.
Looking at the inside, takes the outside, misses a nice hip check, calls it off, grabs 4 points and gets out of town. Good work by Ty.
They are just reiterating that was the final whistle. The jam was called dead. It looked like there may have been a tiny bit of confusion, but the jam has concluded, and we are moving on to jam 15 of the first half of this game. We got about 7.5 minutes left to go. Score currently Garage Bar 57, City Built 48.
Slam-wise, number 25 is out there for City Built, going up against Mista, number 262 in white, just in case you couldn't figure out our color scheme.
Slamwise Gamgee speeding up, trying to spread that pack out. It is quite spread. No pack called.
There we go.
Slamwise Gamgee able to be declared lead as Miska still fighting on that initial pass.
Yeah, I had to recycle back. Has a star in her hand, but we don't know what's going to happen.
Absolutely. It looks like Cookie Rumble picking up a penalty of some kind and going to take a trip and a sit in our DHE Plumbing and Mechanical sponsor penalty box. Slamwise Gamgee trying to do a little juke to the in, but is stopped by Cutter and Vanessa. Pack is picking up some speed. Slamwise with a spin on that inside line, able to pick up 4 points for City Built. Miska still working on that initial pass for Garage Bar.
Gets a little help from Cutter there, but it looks like we have Javelin now has a star on her head as we had a star pass.
And Slamwise is going to go ahead and call off the jam. It is now a 1-point game, 56-57 in favor of Garage Bar. 8 points put on the board by Slamwise Gamgee there.
Drift is back out there going up against Muhammad Fali, number 15. And as it is in roller derby, if you look, there's a little size difference in the jammers, and it's like, Drift's like, man. And Muhammad's had a good game so far, too. I've been watching him closely. So we have the sin bin is empty, so it's an all skate. All skate.
It looks like we've got Jax out there blocking for the Garage Bar, who has been jamming thus far.
I like what Muhammad did there. He took a shot at Drift. I mean, no pun intended, but a little nudge, like trying to throw him off the game. So that is legal.
A big hit there by Tiki Torture trying to contain Drift, but Muhammad Fali attempting to knock them out, but picking up a forearm penalty. So this is a power jam for Drift, and lead is still open. And Drift shoots up that inside line. Lead is going to be declared to Drift. Just wanted to make sure.
I was with you on that.
Nesquik trying to open up a hole but a bit of a spill over here on turn 3 as Tiki Torture trying to track drift. Looks like there may...
Drift is heading to the bench.
Okay, it looks like there may have been a slight bit of confusion as to which number, because there was 2 double zeros out there, so I think both of them were curious which was the penalty, but I believe it was assessed to drift for a high block.
Number 15, Muhammad, is back out there, now pass it off
to Tiki Torture, the current holder of our highest scoring jam so far, ready to rack up some more
tried to
points.
shake and bake, but to no avail. Took a great hip check there.
Great work by Nesquik and Mattitude Adjustment alongside.
I missed the number.
Alongside Booty Vicious. There we go.
Yeah, well, Booty keeping an eye. Says, yep, I got to let you go. So, Tiki Torture.
Only going to be getting 3 points as there was a no earned pass on one of the blockers. A big hit from Muhammad Fali as the jam comes to an end. Of course, there's always high fives on the track. There's so much good sportsmanship in this sport, and it is super important. These games are supposed to be fun.
Right. It looks like everybody's having fun. I'm having fun.
Absolutely. Score is now still a 1-point game. 60 points for the Garage Bar to 59 for City Built. 3.5 minutes left to go.
Okay, who's out here rooting for Garage Bar? Anybody? Okay.
Okay, what about for City Built?
Okay, I'm done.
It's the same person rooting for all of the teams. I love that kind of energy. It's perfect. Jamming as your lead jammer for City Built is Jawbreaker Jose and Ringmaster for Garage Bar, who has now completed the initial pass. Jawbreaker Jose sees a nice opening on that inside line, opened by Van Walen and Finn Priscilla.
Jawbreaker making her way around the track nicely, coming up to the back of the pack. Let's see.
Ringmaster taking a large hit there by Finn Priscilla.
Gets the way through, just inverts that hip check.
Great work there.
Number 42.
Looks like 427 Mitch B. Trippin trying to be that last line of defense for Jawbreaker Jose. Jawbreaker using Van Walen and then using Jay Sandin. 2 hip whips back to back to get Jawbreaker through.
Beautiful.
Ringmaster, though, also has 4 points on the board for Garage Bar.
That's what you call know where your players are.
Absolutely. And that also is a testament to those blockers' stabilities, too, just being able to take a whip without expecting it.
Jawbreaker just made a great move on the Ringmaster. Ringmaster kind of lost track of Jawbreaker, but they both went out of bounds, so we had to recycle back. Jawbreaker did.
Jawbreaker trying to stay in bounds, because if you didn't know, in roller derby, one hand out of bounds doesn't actually count as out of bounds. So if you put one hand to the infield or outfield, you can get up and continue skating without having to recycle.
So
both teams working really hard, but Jawbreaker Jose just crashing through that wall, getting the sign to continue going.
On a nice 20-point jam so far.
As the jam comes to a natural conclusion, the largest jam of the game, 20 points for Jawbreaker Jose, and I believe a total of, I saw a single finger, so maybe 5 for the Garage Bar. Oh, yes.
There we go.
There it was. So score with 1 minute left until halftime, and our side hold is 79 City Built to 65 Garage Bar.
Oh my God, my kid and my...
On the jam line, Ty McFly and Jax jamming for their respective teams. Ty McFly doing a quick lateral shift from the in to the outside, and Jax with a similar maneuver.
Ty McFly takes it out. Has lead jam with a 14-point lead on possibly the last jam of this quarter.
So we're going to do it right there. You have like what disqualifies people.
Yep.
Are you cool with like shouting that out? Just like to let them know how the game is played and what we're doing?
Absolutely.
I already went through it with them. It's just so the audience.
Do we have all 6?
Yep.
Good. I feel like I didn't see anybody go over there, so I was worried we didn't have anyone.
We had one go over there, and then we had to basically peruse the crowd.
Oh, good, yeah. Slam Eyes 25 out there for.
And that is
We're
our
going to call intermission.
halftime.
Halftime.
But make sure to stick around because we do have a fun little halftime game for you all to watch. We've got our sign hold. So for anybody who doesn't know.
jammer, then.
Well, right. So there's one girl. This where is she? This number 23. She's playing for Team USA. United States roller derby.
Alrighty, we've got a whopping 40 seconds left until we get back into this roller derby action. And we are so excited to see the second half of this kerfuffle go down.
Kerfuffle. It looks like we got Sass out there, number 71.
7-1-1. You weren't getting a digit.
Well, I see 7.
And we're tickling braids over on the jam line. Oh.
What do I say?
Jawbreaker.
Jawbreaker!
All right, as we're congregating around the jam line, it's the perfect time to talk about our jam line sponsor, TJ Holmes, Keller Williams, Grand Rapids North, and Treadstone Mortgage. In a jam with real estate, Violet and her trusted Brendan O'Driscoll Treadstone team will be able to help. As we said, on the jam line, we've got Sass and Jawbreaker Jose jamming. Currently an empty.
Jawbreaker so far has had the best jam of the night with 20, so it was a great jam. We appreciate that. It was right before the half. As she does a nice spin move, come around, turn number 2. There's your lead jammer right there.
Absolutely.
Number 922.
And we have had a cover pass from Sass to Jax.
That kind of rhymes, Sass to Jax.
Just a little bit. But 4 points going to be awarded to Jawbreaker Jose as they get through the pack one more time. And Jax completing the initial pass now is ready to start scoring some points for the garage bar.
What a nice move by Jawbreaker. She stopped to cut to the left. Did Jawbreaker play juniors with you?
Yeah.
They played juniors.
And that jam calls off. I was 13, so it's been about 11 years.
And now she plays with
Great work there by both of those jammers. It looks like the jam is still showing live on the scoreboard. So it looks like
There was a star pass.
Looks like we have Ty out there going up against 262, Mista. Ty McFly for City Build.
but is picking up a track cut penalty, so this will be a power jam for Miska.
Power Jam sponsored by Modern Skate and Shop. Sorry about that. And Next Level Skate Shop.
Miska just has to get by magnitude adjustment alongside, I believe that is number 84, Misty Meanher, alongside life coach Dan. Great work by these walls, really shutting down Miska on this power jam. Lots of good rotation happening here. I can hear Maddie talking from up here at the announcer's booth.
Look at that work. They're getting up on the toes, trying to get through that nice 3-wall.
Good hit there by life coach Dan, sending Miska to the floor over in turn 3.
Yeah, life coach Dan, there's another one that's had a great game. Oh, Ty McFly with a baby apex jump, grabbing 4 points. That was pretty.
Even did an apex jump over with their own teammate.
Yeah. I love this teammate against teammate. Oh, look at that. Split that little 2-wall right there. Ty is flying around the track. Looks to AK. AK is not paying attention.
I doubt he's not paying attention. I think he's just watching something else right now. Leaving it up to the fates of Ty. Miska still fighting to get past on the initial. Looking to possibly pass the star here.
Ty up to we're over the century mark. Anytime you break 100, that's an all drink. So everybody has to drink when you break 100 or a tie score. These are announcer rules. And that goes for those people at home too.
Absolutely. Vanessa did take a star pass successfully, but unable to score any points before the end of that jam. Looks like a 16-point jam for Ty. That is tied with the other second highest scoring jam. Both Tiki and Ty, also both from Great Lakes, have scored 16 points apiece. And Jawbreaker Jose holding the #1 spot right now with 20. On the jam line now, we've got Ringmaster and Slamwise Gamgee, but Slamwise just speeding through that pack like it's no big deal getting lead jammer status. I know it's a big deal. I've done jamming before. It's not easy.
And we've seen you do jamming before.
Let's pretend you didn't.
Slamwise, nice little turn, grabbed her 4 points, just going to keep going. City Built is just piling it on right now, so evidently that halftime talk really paid off.
Absolutely. Just a bit psycho, actually, with the drawback on Ringmaster there, as Slamwise Gamgee trying to fight past Chaotic, Muhammad Fali, and Tiki Torture, but Muhammad Fali with the hit out of bounds there.
Well, I kind of like how Chaotic gave Muhammad a push, which went into the jammer. I'm like, it's all legit. It's all that matters.
Absolutely. Chaotic trying to lock down that outside. And Slamwise Gamgee is going to pick up a low block there. So this will be a power jam for our new jammer for the Garage Bar, number 69, Freddie.
Freddie Cruiser. First jam of the night for Freddie. Down by a few points. Need to pile some on here on this power jam.
4 points on the board for Garage Bar.
Oh, a nice little zigzag in there on turn number 1. Just couldn't make it past that last City Built.
Freddie able to make their way through the pack one more time, as Slamwise Gamgee is being dragged to the back out of the box from Muhammad Fali, fighting against Muhammad, Ringmaster, and Chaotic at the back of the pack, as Freddie fighting against a strong 4-wall at the front as the jam comes to its natural conclusion. Looks like an additional 1 point picked up by Garage Bar, an additional 4 for City Built. A 9-point jam there for Freddie Cruiser, and 8 points were picked up there by Slamwise Gamgee.
They keep track of penalties and they keep track of everything. Jack's back out there, number 21 for the Garage Bar.
And it looks like Van Walen out there for the first time for City Built.
Yeah, I love how the King is mixing it up. I'm sorry, AK is mixing it up.
A big hit there from Eat, Chip, and Die is going to send him to the penalty box as Van Walen recycles in, but Jax is going to be your lead jammer. Nesquik trying to play a little bit of offense for Van Walen.
Which one? Oh, yeah.
Jax with a juke to the in, able to get through on that apex.
That's all right, you do your thing.
Van Walen with a dipper on the outside.
Nice. Wow.
Beautiful work by Van there. As Jax getting some offense from Tiki Torture, but Tiki is going to go to the penalty box for a directional call.
I believe she probably thinks it was worth it. Freed up her jammer, grabbed 4 more points, and let's take a break for 30 seconds. No one is in danger. We have 1 skater with 4 penalties, and that's it. So I'm quite surprised, to be honest with you, but I'm quite happy.
It just looks like all those penalties called were just on different people. There was just a bunch of them.
Yeah, they kind of looked at me when I went over there like, nobody's in trouble. Jack's making another 4 points. Great 12-point jam right now for Jax. But again, Van Walen
matching points right now. It's 12 to 12.
What the Garage Bar needs right now, but there's still 22 minutes left.
A bit of action over here by the scoreboard. 3 points for City Built, 1 point for Garage Bar.
Oh.
So it looks like 15 total picked up there by Van Walen, and 13 points picked up there for Garage Bar.
I'd like to give a shout out to the non-skating officials and the skating officials.
Oh, yeah, so we've got people in there that are tracking penalties, and then the one doing the weird.
So again, I want to give a shout out to our skating officials, our non-skating officials, our EMS. A game can't start without EMS on site. Our scoreboard is run. Our NSOs down in front of me do a fabulous job of keeping track of everything. BJ and the crew down there. doing a wonderful job, so we appreciate that.
Absolutely, and this is also a perfect time to shout out our track sponsors, American Culinary Federation, Grand Rapids Chefs. They provided all of the meals for our officials this weekend, and we are so grateful that they offered sustenance to such crucial members of the Derby community.
Sass out there for the Garage Bar going up against Jawbreaker, who's had a marvelous game, who really technically always seems to have a marvelous game. It's fun to watch. All these skaters are fun to watch. So much talent out on that track right now.
Absolutely. Sass really working that back tripod, but they are locking it down. Enough time for Jawbreaker Jose to break through for lead jammer status. And we have had a star pass from Sass to Javelin. Javelin knocked out of bounds by Cookie Rumble. Javelin now completing the initial pass for Garage Bar, as Jawbreaker Jose going to take a seat in the penalty box. So this will be a power jam for Javelin.
Power jam.
Beautiful work. Outside line. Javelin on 1 foot, able to stay in bounds. Great work before. This will be a full 2-minute jam. We got about 50 seconds left as Jav does a quick juke to the out, takes a big hit from Muhammad Fali. Or sorry, my brain defaulted by Finn Purcella.
You just see the big guy and you're like, that's Muhammad. And there's some beef out on this track tonight, that's for sure.
Jav is getting drawn all the way back to the jam line by Jay Sandin and Cookie Rumble. Slamlet locking down the front of the pack with some help from Cutter. But Jawbreaker Jose keeping those hips ahead of the blockers, able to stay in bounds as Javelin being recycled once more by Cookie Rumble and Jay Sandin. Great work by Jawbreaker Jose, looking for a hole in this strong tripod, but Slamlet, Sass, and Cutter really locking it down as the jam comes to a natural conclusion. 3 more points for Jawbreaker Jose and 2 points there for Javelin.
So we go 2 minutes and we have a 7-6 score.
Oh, right.
It's just amazing.
So that's a testament to the strong blocking we are seeing out on the track there. Score is now 139 City Built to 94 Garage Bar.
And again, there's another strong. The defense out here is just amazing.
Absolutely. We've got just over 19 minutes left in this game. And starting this jam, we are in jam 6. And we've got Ty McFly and Miska.
Oh, look at that. Misa out there as your lead jammer on jam number 6.
Absolutely.
Keep it low, coming around the corner.
And Ty McFly getting bridged back to the beginning of turn 1. Looking for some space. Oh, Miska going to pick up a penalty. So this will be a power jam for Ty McFly and a full 2-minute jam as well.
Power Jam is sponsored by TG Homes Keller Williams. That's Violet. She's one of our skaters. And we are into the DHE Plumbing and Mechanical penalty box.
A beautiful apex jump around skater 0-1, Lindsay Blowhand. Ty looking to that outside line. Beautifully skirts by on those back wheels of our skates.
And that was right in front of us, so that was great to see.
I'm sure the camera got that really well too.
Yeah. Number 24 is putting on a little clinic on jam number 6.
Absolutely. Ty McFly already having racked up 12 points this jam.
Blowhand tried to knock Ty out, held him up. That's good enough right now. Both jammers are scoring points at this time.
Ty McFly about to challenge Jawbreaker Jose to the highest scoring jam of the evening thus far. We're already at 16 points.
Oh, nice. Look at that. Now we're up to 20. That was a great little duck under. Ty McFly doing a great job on a 20-point jam. 159 to 98 at this time, but that's going to change. He's trying to do a little shake and bake.
Great work by Ty McFly. The new highest scoring jam of the game. Ty McFly matching his number, 24 points for City Built. Phenomenal jam by Ty McFly there. 24.
So definitely top.
So
now.
far, but
Yeah.
yeah, jawbreaker, anybody. But yeah, we got to do. That's just tough.
Yeah, we'll want to
I mean,
pick a garage bar
Tom's been
blocker.
hitting people.
Jack's back out there going against Slamwise for City Build.
And Jack said, no, I'm going to catch up to Slamwise here. Oh, but makes an illegal contact, so will be sent to the penalty box. This is a power jam for Slamwise. City Brewing kind of starting to run away with the lead a little bit here.
Well, they're getting a lot of help from everybody. Ophelia Plenty is out there doing a great job for them.
Jason and going to go up and play some alongside Ophelia Plenty, clearing that inside lane. Ooh, but being locked down by 427, Mitch B. Trippin.
Yep. We both agreed for a
Because I've
moment.
been watching her.
So Mitch B. Trippin doing a nice job not letting Slamwise through there. Now here comes Jack up to Lucy Morrows and see what can happen here. Jay Sandin is back there.
We got Ophelia Plenty.
One more, and I see a 7.
67.
Oh, Just Be Psycho.
Slamwise Gamgee has the hands in the air looking for the call.
And Jax is just kind of keeping an eye out like, all right, do I want to waste some energy here?
AK just trying to burn the clock down some here. When you're in the lead, it's a good clock management to just burn the time as much as you can.
Yes, I agree. 171, 115 minutes to go in our last game of the day.
8 points on the board for Slamwise Gamgee in that jam. Popping up for the second time this evening with the stars, Van Whalen for City Bill, and for the first time for Garage Bar is number 37, Eat, Chip, and Die.
Yeah, baby.
Don't tell your mom I said that. Okay?
Ooh, Eat, Chip, and Die charging into that wall and will be picking up a penalty. Looks like they issued a forearm, I believe, to Eat, Chip, and Die.
Van Whalen out there for the second jam. Had a great jam the first time out there. Grabbed 16 points the first time Van Whalen was out there. So pulling out, Drift trying to help out Van Whalen, just hitting anybody that comes to him. There we go. We got a seal off on the outside.
Great assistance by Magnitude Adjustment there, getting Van Whalen through for 4. And a lovely thumbs up to me for shouting out the offensive play.
Oh, a little pile up, bottom of the apex.
But everyone was over kind of in that outside lane of the apex, leaving that inside lane nice and open for Van Whalen to get through for an additional 4. As Chip has been released from the penalty box, so the power jam is over, but Chip is still working on the initial pass, so not eligible for points yet.
Booty's got him. Oh, Booty says, I got to let you go.
But of course, as soon as I say we're still working on the initial pass, we complete it. So Chip is eligible to start scoring points now.
40 seconds left in this jam. There's 1, there's 2.
Van Whalen barely avoiding a hit by Cutter there. Great work on avoiding that. 4 more points on the board. As
Chip the box for the Garage Bar.
Chip almost passed the blockers, but does take a bit of a spill there in turn 2. Van has to get past Mitch B. Trippin and Cutter, but are called out of play and forced to stop. Van is going to go ahead and call off the jam. And looks like Mitch B. Trippin is going to go take a seat in the penalty box for the very last thing in that jam. They were called out of play, and Mitch was still engaging with the jammer, which is a no-no.
No. Look at this lineup again. Jawbreaker and Jax. Number 21.
It's a battle of the Jays. A battle of the Jays.
Yeah.
They're going to do a little
bit of teammates, too.
Yeah, the Lakeshore Jays, more specifically.
Wow. I don't know how that'd go over in the Lakeshore. You got to remember, they got rid of Hellcats.
Oh, Jax is trying to push up that tripod, anchored by life coach Dan, Cookie Rumble, and Finn Priscilla. But it looks like Jawbreaker Jose picking up lead jammer status.
One in the box still for the Garage Bar.
Ooh, good hit there by Mangler, forcing Jawbreaker to the outside.
The captain laying some lumber.
Jawbreaker Jose looking for some, what we like to call free willy offense, where the wall just naturally kind of fills in the space and opens up unknown holes for you. And so
I kind of like that, the free willy. I'm going to remember. I'm writing it down. Jawbreaker on the outside, grabbing 4 more points.
Cookie Rumble bridging Jax back as Javelin is now out of the penalty box. Jawbreaker with an open hip side surf around that outer apex. Now through for another 4 as Jax knocked to the infield and forced to start over by life coach Dan, Cookie Rumble, and Finn Priscilla. But this time was successful, able to break through for 4.
And they break the century mark, so they're 105 to 195.
And Jawbreaker Jose is going to go ahead and call off the jam. Looks like an additional 3 points going to be awarded to City Built.
Freddie Krueger coming out there, number 69 for the Garage. And going up against Ty McFly.
Our highest scoring jammer of this game, matching his jersey number.
Oh yeah, good call. Ooh, good call.
Ty looking for that inside, almost makes
one
it.
wheel is out.
Even the tiniest bit of your skate goes out of bounds and you have to recycle. But Ty McFly says, I'm going to redeem myself and not step out of bounds this time and just fly up that inside line once again.
Oh, he does?
Mm-hmm.
He's just not on the roster because he's a cis man. As opposed to like.
Yeah.
Some great work being done by City Built's tripod at the front of the pack. Booty Vicious, Lamine, and...
Oh, nice work there by Freddie Krueger getting through. It's still on the initial pass, but good call off there by Ty as Freddie was sneaking up there very fast on turn number 2, ready to score some points, but to no avail. 9 minutes left in this.
And we have passed the second century mark for City Built, so take a drink of your beverage.
It's an all drink, she.
And on the jam line now, we've got Miska and Slamwise Gamgee.
Yeah, we've had some 300-point games.
Slamwise Gamgee looking for that outside line, just has to pass Ringmaster, and Slamwit takes a big hit from Ringmaster, forced to recycle. All the way back to the jam line. Miska with a lead jammer status. I believe this is the first lead jammer for the Garage Bar for quite a few jams.
I think you're correct on that.
And we have had a star pass.
Just be psycho. A little psycho. Taking the outside.
Great work there.
Good work there by
out of play.
Pass number 2.
Out of play being called. So Jessamine Psycho able to break through for 4 as Miska able to spread apart that wall to get enough space to break through for 4 more points. And it looks like Jessamine Psycho is going to the box for a back block call. So this will be a power jam for the lead jammer, Miska.
Power Jam is sponsored again by Modern Skate Shop and Next Level Skate Shop. They're our equipment sponsors here this weekend at the Mitten Kitten 11.
Miska is going to go ahead and call off the jam. They're working really hard against that back wall, but City was built like a brick in the back of the pack.
Look at you, and it is a brick building too.
I didn't even know that.
204 to 111, a shade over 7 minutes to go. Ringmaster, how you doing there? Yeah.
On the jam line now, we've got Jax, and we are on a power start for the garage bar. Perfect opportunity. Jax has been very successful thus far for the garage bar. That was a lot of rhyming on my head. I'm sorry, that wasn't intentional. Jax just has to get past the attitude adjustment and is able to do so. Great work. Jax is approaching the back of the pack now as Jessipit Psycho now out of the penalty box and re-engaging.
Jax on the outside.
Beautiful running up that outside line. Those toe stops were fantastic.
I know, and I'm watching the line going, is he going to make it? Is he going to make it? And he made it. So
it's
great
almost
job.
like the line moves with Jax to give him that extra space. Even if you think there's none, there's enough.
Well, especially as fast and as how talented he is. Nesquik now has the star for City Built to no avail. And Nesquik hasn't even jammed yet today.
No.
I'm sorry, in this game, number 28.
I was going to say, I was walking Nesquik plenty of times earlier today, just not in this game.
Not in this game. So Jawbreaker's out there, as usual, number 922. Evidently those Red Bulls have been working because she's
Jawbreaker is a big Red Bull stan, as they would say. Red Bull has definitely given Jawbreaker some wings right now. They have lead jammer status. As Freddie still working to get past life coach Dan, able to stay in bounds. Oh, but actually is not. Freddie does pick up a track cut, so this will be a power jam for Jawbreaker Jose.
I think Jawbreaker wants to get that title back of most points. Technical look at that. That is amazing.
Great work. Great work by life coach Dan, kind of assisting Jawbreaker around that outside line.
Coming up back in the pack, going up against that three, but it's a really disorganized three wall there. So Jawbreaker just scoots right through it, calls it off.
Gonna go ahead and freeze Freddie in the box.
Yep.
And we've got an official review called by the garage bar and the king in his snazzy blue jumpsuit. I'm used to the Blazers, but now you're in like a more cash fit.
That's the coaching look, you know.
The coaching look versus the announcer look. No more fancy Blazers. It is the more chill jumpsuit. I've got to be the chill coach.
Chill, and he does. Who does he look like? He looks like, I saw when I walked in, I'm like, whoa. He looks like somebody from a movie that wore a jumpsuit.
Absolutely. And now we're going to shout out a couple more of our sponsors.
Hey,
definitely want to take
Big
a
Red
stop.
over there giving her teammates crap. Come on, Big Red, you want to get up here?
We're going to give a shout out to Let's Stay Home cocktail kits. We have different flavors ranging from blueberry lavender, strawberry mint, peach rosemary, ginger basil, coffee chocolate habanero, pink guava raspberry, jalapeno, blood orange pomegranate, passion fruit hibiscus orange, blackberry sage clove, pumpkin spice, blue magic. We sell cocktail glasses, shakers, stickers, and pins.
So mine is Queer Handmade, selling earrings, necklaces, bracelets, glasses chains, and pants chains. Go see Queer Handmade for all your needs. Art by Anthony. I don't know if Anthony's still here. Dude's amazing. Characters, he did a great job. It's pretty amazing. Be here tomorrow, we hope.
And then we're also going to shout out the Grand Rapids Pitbull Alliance. They are a 501c3 non-profit organization, and the proceeds from all the items sold go directly to the organization to help with costs and care of pets for families in Kent County who are facing financial hardship. Items sold will be cat and dog enrichment toys, dog bandanas, keychains, t-shirts, stickers, all the good stuff. So if you have any fur babies at home, it's a perfect time to get them some new toys, give them some new apparel, just to help out the other fur babies that might be struggling a bit more.
We also got Hippie Sisters is here, upcycled tie-dye clothing and household good, tablecloths, pillowcases, etc. So go see Hippie Sisters. They also have tie-dye onesies over there for babies, which are just cool as heck. I have no babies.
I don't have babies either.
Not anymore. No, you have a.
He's not a baby. He's a toddler.
You got a 12-year-old. 12.
He's basically the size of a 12-year-old at this point.
I know. That's what I mean.
All right. And
Tattooed Toad, tarot reading, art tattoo, business information. Get your pre-scheduled tattoo right here on site.
And I'm pretty sure that the Tattooed Toad, the person who runs the booth there, skates for Mid-Michigan Mayhem, who's been skating this weekend.
I did not know that.
Absolutely. Canker Score.
Wow.
I don't know if they're still here, but if they are, I know you.
Groovy Glam Vintage, looking to sell vintage clothing. They were over there in the corner. They still got some stuff up there. Yes.
Where did you get those pins on your hat?
This one is from Adam, my son, who's in the Coast Guard. And this is from the University of the Virgin Islands. This one is from, where's Hot and Juicy? This is an old Burger King ad. That's because my derby name is Juicy Gogo. So somebody gave me that. And this is a pumpkin.
On the jam line now. Starting off this power start for City Built is Drift, who gets hit out of bounds by Tiki Torture. Lots of big hits by Tiki. A lead is going to be assessed to Drift. Apparently that berating by Big Red kind of assisted.
Yeah, this jam is sponsored by Big Red after she yelled at Drift pretty good, so got it, woke him up.
And now we have Freddie back in the box. So this is another power jam for Drift. That inside almost opened up there by Jay Sandin, but Slamlet locking it down. Only has to get past Tiki Torture and Slamlet, two phenomenal blockers in this game. Drift is going to go ahead and call off the jam to do the same strategy they did in the jam prior, freezing Freddie in the box.
It's a way to do it. You can start out with a power start, makes perfect sense. And then we got our forgot to mention our penalty box sponsor I've mentioned is DHE Plumbing and Mechanical. We love them. They're great. They keep this place cold. Or hot.
Starting this power start for City Built is Ty McFly, our current record holder of the highest scoring jam thus far.
We're on jam number 15. Usually we get about 20 jams, so we are down low on our numbers because they've run out. We've had a couple of full jams.
We sure have. We had lots of 2-minute jams in the second half of this game. Ty McFly on those toe stops manages to stay in bounds, picking up lead jammer status. Took about 20 seconds there, but it does look like we've had a star pass from Freddie to Chaotic.
Oh.
Ty McFly.
You just see him all of a sudden fly in from turn number one. It's like, excuse me, I'm coming in.
He always has so much speed built up in those skates that the second he sees a hole, he just sprints. And he's going to go ahead and call off the jam before Chaotic can pick up any points. We've got a little over 2 minutes left in the game. Score is currently 226 City Built to 117 Garage Bar.
Slam-wise, it's coming out there, number 25, sporting that black uniform, going up against Mista.
Both of which are no strangers to the jam line in this game. Looks like City Built trying to lock down the back of the pack there. But Mattitude and Jawbreaker at the front, slowing them down and reforming the pack. Great work by Mattitude to stay in bounds, even after getting a hit from Javelin. It looks like Mangler knocking Slamwise Gamgee to the outside and forcing the recycle. We are about 30 seconds into the jam with no lead jammer assessed yet.
Yeah, we've made it to turn one. We made it to the top of the apex. That's all we've made it. So great job by both these walls. Look at that. Trying to get, like, came back to give Slamwise a little help, but to no avail as Jawbreaker.
eat, chip, and die, knocking Slamwise to the outside, forcing the recycle to the top of the apex as that city-built tripod is going so slow. They're really making Miska grind and try and earn that initial pass.
Just see how much, well, as you know, how much energy that takes to just to get through there. We're a minute into this jam. We're not even at turn 3 yet, so kudos.
Slamwise Gamgee.
Now he's got a power jam. Power jam. Power jam for the garage bar with 31 seconds left in this jam.
AK's asking to, he can't though, it's on his team.
Jawbreaker Jose knocking Miska out and drawing way to the back here.
See? But we just keep going.
Miska going back into the pack, looking for some assistance from...
That's our unofficial score at this time. What we want, it's 226 to 117. Let's see, now we're going to do an official review.
They are going to allow this last second official review. So we will, in fact, move the time clock to a singular second.
1 second. And then what we want everybody to do is come around the track, give our skaters a high five, a low five.
Not yet. We're going to have one more
We got one more jam. I
jam.
said after the next jam. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Boy, Bruiser's going to throw me off the stand.
Listen, my team is beating your team.
My team's getting our pants beat right now. Yeah.
I'm allowed to talk crap.
Yeah, that's right.
They got one full cycle.
Yeah, well, we're going to finish this out, and that's what our coaches do. They're very smart.
Everyone chant it with me now. One more jam.
One more jam.
One more jam. One more jam. Thank you. I'm so glad we all actually joined in. Sometimes I feel like as an announcer, I'm speaking into the void. So I'm really grateful you guys can actually hear me.
Here comes AK. We're in trouble.
We don't say one more jam, we say 2 more jams.
2 more jams. I love AK. We got nothing to do but go to the garage bar, so we might as well hang out here for a few minutes. Don't forget, we are going down to City Build and the garage bar for our after party where everybody's invited. Last I heard, Nick is buying. Nick and Sarah are buying. Nick and Sarah are buying, so congratulations. That's my kid, King. He's buying. At least I didn't say my nephew. Oh, the nephew's got all the money. Got a blueberry farm.
Oh, they decided that since the period clock was expired,
right,
they're
hold
not
on.
going to give us one more jam.
You take this, you know what to do. This, okay. Follow me.
All right, everyone gather around. We're going to give high fives and great jobs to all of our skaters this evening. That was one heck of a game. It was so much fun to watch. It was amazing. Give it up for all of our skaters this evening.
Spirit clock expired long before the jam ended.
All right, and as our skaters are rounding off their high fives and good games, I'm going to go ahead and announce our awards for this game. We have, in fact, 2 gifts per skater that gets an award. We have an MVP trophy for an MVP blocker and MVP jammer, as well as a jar of jam for both of them. So we're going to go ahead and start with our most valuable jammer award, getting a jar of moonshine jelly alongside their trophy. And it is going to go to someone from City Built. Going to number 24, Ty McFly with that 24-point jam. And our MVP blocker is going to go to a blocker from the Garage Bar team. Going to number 427, Mitch B. Trippin. Congratulations to both of these skaters. They both showed some amazing skill on the track this evening, and we couldn't be more lucky to have them here at the Mitten Kitten tournament this weekend. Thank you all so much for sticking around and watching this amazing clubhouse kerfuffle that we had going on. We're so grateful to have you, and we hope to see you all at the after party. And if not, we hope to see you tomorrow.